KDB made Haaland a good goal scorer, but he also made Haaland a bad player. Don't get me wrong. Listen to me. KDB made Haaland a good goal scorer because of the number of assists he gave him. He scored a lot of goals. But KDB and Pep Guardiola, the Pep Guardiola system, also rendered Haaland a bad player. Because in the KDB era in Man City, Haaland really tracked back. Haaland was less interested in the gameplay in the midfield. He was less interested in whatever happened behind him. He was always watching his mark, looking at his lines, keeping himself in positions to receive passes from the midfield and score. Haaland was more of a standing nine that never leaves the box. He's always there. And give him the ball 10 times, he will score 7 out of 10. Give Haaland the ball 10 times, he will score 7. That was the kind of striker Haaland is, because there were people in the back at the midfield doing all the job for him and made him less interested in falling back into the defense or in the midfield and getting involved in the gameplay. But watch, since the beginning of this season, since the exit of KDB from Man City, Haaland is more of a team player. He's more integrated in the gameplay. He's more interested in what happens behind it because he knows that this team is filled with new players and the team is in transition. If you wait for that kind of passes coming from the KDB era, he will rarely get them, right? So now Haaland is tracking back to the defense. You see him making runs from the back to the front. You see him integrated in the midfield. You see him initiating attacks, creating passes, creating chances, making runs into the 18-yard box, receiving those balls and then scoring the goal. That's the kind of player Haaland has become. And me personally, I am liking this version of Haaland. But there is a twist. There is a disadvantage to this kind of Haaland. Haaland of 2-3 years ago, by this time, would have scored 10 goals in the Premier League. Haaland of 2-3 seasons ago, by this time, match day 6, would have scored 10 goals in the Premier League. But now, because those services he used to receive, they're no longer there, and he is now tracking back most times, he is no longer up there, always up there waiting for balls. The goals are now being distributed. You see Foden scoring, Tijani Render scoring, Ryan Cherki scoring, Doku scoring, right? Haaland also scoring, but he doesn't have as many goals as he would have had 3 seasons ago at this time of the season. You see, there's a disadvantage to it. So KDB at that time made him a better scorer, but not a great player. Now the absence of KDB has brought out that game playing, that ball playing potential he has inside of him, even though he has scored less goals. But I believe that if he finds way to mesh the two, being a goal poacher, a fox in the box, being a standing nine, and also knowing when to track back to help the defense, to help the midfield, I believe if he can match the two, we will see Haaland score a lot of goals and also improving his gameplay. Let me see your opinions in the comment section.